Hello and welcome to Studio 90 Extra Time. Today we took it outside the studio as we followed Julie Foudy of ESPN as she went out and about in the beautiful city of Vancouver with U.S. forward Sydney Leroux and her mother Sandi to talk about their experiences of Sydney coming home after making her first ever roster for the full U.S. women's national team.
We are going to Stanley Park, and it's pretty much like the central park of BC. This is like where I grew up. This is still where I consider home, even though I live in LA now. A bunch of my friends have been coming out to the games and stuff, so it's been exciting. They've been making little posters and stuff, and very supportive and excited for me.
I've got phone calls from your old coaches and stuff coming to your games and cheering on. They're even putting USA jackets on.
Yeah, it's cute. I didn't even hear it from Pia. I just saw my name on the roster and I was like, I think I was in shock because I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, I had a few phone calls from her telling me she didn't make it.
Well, that I didn't, I'd have not so good of a practice and I'd be like, don't think so. Don't think so after that practice. And my mom would be like, you are so, I overanalyzed everything. And so does she, though.
She went in the weight room, she didn't make the team. She got her pictures.
Oh my goodness, Mom.
It's the truth.
No, I know, but still. People that were already talking about if Sydney comes here, she's going to get a rude, awakening, and the welcome is not going to be as expected. But I mean, I have way more people who are supporting me than I did have people booing me.
She's turned into a lady. She used to be a little tomboy. She's grown up so much, honestly. You wouldn't recognize her when she was a little kid. She would look like the little boy on the soccer pitch.
I would get in trouble and she would try and I would rip around the house and she would have to chase me to put me in my room. I wouldn't let her put me in my room.
She would lock the babysitters up.
I had a lock on the outside of my door, so when I was bad, I couldn't come out of my room. So I would lure my babysitters in my room, and then I would be like, okay, let me go get something, and I would lock them in there for the day. And
this was at 4 years old.
And I would just have the day to myself. This was my, the first roster I ever made, and I came home, but I'm playing for a different country, and how long and how kind of hard the path was, and how amazing it is to finally feel like you're getting there. Every single time I come home, I always tell my mom that I'm relaxed and I can take a deep breath and I feel at home and I feel comfortable, and that's exactly how I feel here. Just a comfort knowing that this is where I'm from, and this is where I grew up, and this is where I played. This is where I first kicked a soccer ball.